Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I'm excited tonight to show you one of the new bundles that is in our 2022-23 Annual Catalogue, and it is called the Season of Chic, and this is the beautiful photopolymer stamp set that comes with this bundle, and it looks like they're quite small. It is actually, and I don't know if you know this, right here in the corner, it always says what percentage the image is, and it's 75%. So when you open it up, the stamps are on both sides, and you can see they are much larger than what they appear. So that is really cool. And as you can see, there's something very different about this stamp set, and that's why they call it Season of Chic, because we have leaves, we have snowflakes, we have flowers, and we have shells for summer. Yoo-hoo! And that goes for, of course, here are the dies in person. But I've just put them, this helps me to be able to see which season and what I want to do. And of course, then we have this beautiful die, which makes this beautiful big piece. Isn't that gorgeous as a background? And that's what we're going to use tonight too. Okay, we're going to put that aside. And I'm also going to show you something that I didn't have last time, and that is, hopefully it doesn't have too much glare, this is the designer paper that comes with it. And you can see how this has the foil. So one side has foil, and then the other side just has a pattern. And again, we can see the seasons. Here are the leaves, here are the flowers, here are the snowflakes, and here are the flowers. And then look, shells, and then just a more muted one. Oh, sorry, it goes this way. So we're going to use some of that tonight. Last time we made this card, as you probably remember. And on this card, we also featured the corner pieces that come with our fabulous frames. Love that die set. And here are the flowers and the leaves. So again, you can see shells and shells. They're coming. There's the stamped image and then the cut leaf. And then this is that piece in the back. And remember, Leanne, you suggested that we color it. And so we put some color on it, and it just helped it to pop. And then Leanne also made this beautiful card. And she actually used the Hues of Happiness paper. And because at that time I didn't have the Season of Chic paper. And when we did our team meeting, this is the card that you made, Leanne, with this beautiful distressed gold. And again, the corner pieces. Aren't they gorgeous? Nice card. And then this is the card that we actually made all together. It was actually one of my swap cards, and again using the beautiful shells. And I know, and you know, that paper is actually not available. That's how popular it has been. So oh boy. So yes, there's that big piece again. So tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to use a totally different color. I'm going to use Calypso Coral, because shells. Haha! Look at this paper with all these scallops or clamshells. What is that, ladies? Probably a clamshell, isn't it? But isn't that beautiful? It has soft suede, and it has the Calypso Coral and white in it as well. So we're going to use this, but we're also going to bring in the beautiful distressed gold paper. And because I want to put this on top of here, I'm not going to waste all this beautiful part inside. So if I'm hiding it, I always cut out. So I use the rectangle, stitched rectangle, and I have cut that out of the inside, and nobody will know that that's missing, because then we're going to put this on top. And it just makes your paper go further, and it also, yeah, I mean, who sees it? So why not? So first thing we're going to do I'm going to put my silicone mat down there, and we're going to just glue this part. Make this as our frame around the outside before we put on our seashell paper. Pick it up, it's really quite light now. Now this can be the trickier part because it is quite thin and we only have a small piece. Is we want to center that. Let's see if we can see all these corners here. The nice thing about Tombow glue is it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. Does that look good? I think that's okay. You like that gold paper? I know. How flashy. Me too. Now, I thought instead of gluing this down, I would like to use some dimensionals. So what I'm going to do here is actually I'm going to use some bigger pieces, which is on my strips around my dimensionals. So I'm going to take off, hopefully, this piece. And when I do this, I just try to use the flat edge and put it, in this case, I can put that right against the stitching because I don't want it to show. And then we're going to take this side and we're going to put that down here because this is all part where nobody will see. And then we need some support in the middle as well. We don't need our cards sagging in the middle. Nobody wants saggy cards. So we're going to put one strip here in the middle. That doesn't really matter where you put it. And then I'm going to take this and put one strip down here. Take that off. The one thing about using a bigger piece is that you don't have as much to pick off the other side. It's just one peel. Ta-da! All right, so here we have our card. And now we have our Season of Chic specialty paper. And this can be the trickier thing because you can't go necessarily, I keep getting my fingers stuck on it. We want, so we can do this with a camera in my face. We want that gold to show, so I want it up a little bit more. Oop. Is it centered? Does that look centered? What do you guys think? Oh, there's Joanne. Hello, Joanne. I think that's centered. Okay, so there is our background. Now, as I had showed you, this beautiful piece, which is a die, I cut out again from the beautiful distressed gold. This is it here. Isn't that flashy? Yeah. So this piece, I was thinking, and Marcia, hello, Marcia. I was thinking we'd put this here. So which way will we put it? Maybe that way looks a little better. And what I was thinking of doing, and I pre-cut some of these, I have cut. So they have a detailed part and a solid piece in the dies that we can cut out. Just get it over here so you can see it again. So here, this can be stamped and then cut out, or you can use this detailed piece on top of this die. And so that's what I have here. So what I was thinking of doing is putting this on here, but I thought that's almost too bright. So what I decided to do is take these two pieces. Oh, actually, I want to have a little one as well. And I'm going to bring in my blending brush. Just move that aside for a minute. And here we have our soft suede. And I'm just going to get that in the ink, dab off a bit. I don't want to put lots, but I just want to distress it a little bit because I just don't want the boldness of the bright calypso coral on there. A little bit more. So we're going to put that on there. I think that should be enough. Doesn't look like much, but when you put it again against the other, you can see there is definitely some brown on there. And that way it's not just one solid color. Now this one, because it's the full one, you're only going to see the inside, so you don't have to really worry about the outside part, because it's only the inside where those little slots are. Whoop! Oh dear, losing a shell. Ah. There we go. I love shells. I always have loved shells. My favorite thing, one of my favorite things on the beach. Looking for shells, admiring shells. You used to be able to find a lot more nicer shells than what you can now. But beautiful. Oh, never know what you're going to find. It's always an adventure. Okay, so there we got that. So now we want to take some glue, and we are going, what happened to my gold piece? Here we go. And I'm just going to turn it over. See again how orange that one is. And I'm just going to put a little bit. You don't want to put too much. Don't put big blobs. Just little tiny strips of it. And then we're going to take this beautiful gold shell, and we're going to put that on top of here like this. So that's one. And now we're going to reverse it. Now I'm going to take the gold one, and we're going to put this onto the Calypso coral. Okay. So now we're going to put that one. Now, interesting enough, in the dies, they do not have a background piece for that. But you know, all honesty, it's not that bad. All I did was take a piece of paper, and I know, Leanne, it's fussy cutting, but it doesn't have to be exact. I just took my scissors and I kind of just cut around it. And there we have it. But I don't want that, actually. I want this one. So we colored the wrong one. Okay, we'll get some more brown in here. Do we need, oh, we need to open it up even. Okay. There we go. Got too many papers around here. Now, again, we're going to put some glue on this one. And as I was doing these shells, I was thinking, I wonder, we have friends of seashells, and they do have shells in the big die, but they all have stamps that make them look like shells. But there was one from the ocean that I thought, it might work. And what did I do with that stamp set? I've lost the stamp set. Nope, here it is under the paper. This stamp set here, friends are like seashells. So same thing, this one's only at 75%, and they have all these beautiful stamps. And then, of course, these are the dies with the big die that also embosses. But look at that, there is a starfish. So I was thinking, wonder if we could use a starfish. So we're going to have a few to choose from here. But what I thought I would do first is take this bigger piece, and I'm not going to worry about gluing around the edges. I just want the inside to have some glue. And you can see again, I'm doing that on my silicone mat so that it doesn't get on my paper and we don't have our card and everything sticking on it. Let's just slide that over a little bit. I think that's the where we want it, or unless we go down a bit. Where are we going to go, ladies? Or are we going to make it go this way? How about right there? Let's try that. Because I was thinking I'd like to put a sentiment. And so I am going to use, oh boy, look at that gold is really flashing. I can see it on my phone. All right, so where is the stamp? Right here. This season of Chic has a beautiful thinking of you, and I thought that would be really nice. I like doing thinking of you because it can be for almost any occasion. So let's see if we can get this on straight. I'll kind of put it on the left so that gives me more room on the right. All right. So now placement. I made this too big so that I can choose where I want to put it. And I'm going to cut it down even lengthwise a little bit. I think it's a little bit too fat. Oh, let's see. All right. So what if we did something like that? And then all I do is, now that I know that, I just make a mark and snip that off. Okay, and I'm going to pop this because we don't want that to be all flat. So we're going to take this and, whoa, goodness, comes out with 3. Okay, we're going to put this on, and then I need your help in deciding where I'm going to place all these, or which ones. Let's see, maybe we'll go up a little bit just so it overhangs a bit. Okay, ladies. So should we just use shells? We could use just shells, or we could use a starfish. Oh, that starfish looks nice on there. Kind of like that one just because it's got orange and with that netting piece. Help me out, ladies. What you think? You think it looks better with the little shell or the starfish? I'm going to start putting dimensionals, and you can tell me what you think. Yes, starfish? Yeah, I think that kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Okay. Shells. Oh, no. Yes to the starfish. Okay. I think it's so far the starfish winning. Let's start with this. No, not this one. With this one. Because if I put the gold up here, then you wouldn't really be able to see it. And I made sure I didn't put a dimensional here on the bottom, because otherwise it would lift even higher on one side, and we don't want that. Maybe like that. And then the starfish. That starfish looks beautiful. Okay, now it's sticking to me. All right, where are we going to put it? Up here? No, I think it... What do you think? Looking down? I'll just kind of lay it there. Do you think that looks okay there? And I'm going to get ready as you tell me. I'll get ready for the next one. Think that looks okay like that? Yes? All right. Oh, and then I was just going to say, inside, because I've used the gold, what I normally like to do is then I like to use, where is it? Here it is. The shell, but I use soft suede, because soft suede tends to look as much like gold as any other color could. So I guess we could use Calypso Coral there too. Choices that you have. And of course we just would glue this into our card, and then we have a finished card if my glue is going to work. And now we're going to make another card. There. You like that gold? It's very different than this blue one I made. But look at the variety of things that you can do with this set. And this is just the seashells. Okay, so we're going to move that over there for now. Now, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go to a totally different color. I'm going to use Rich Razzleberry as my background. And I have two markers here, Fresh Freesia and Rich Razzleberry. Now, I was going to do some spattering. So here's the question. Are we going to spatter with exactly the same color or the lighter color Fresh Freesia? So let me know what you think. And I will clean my stamp here while I'm waiting. There we go. And I think this time when we do the inside, I am going to use the other one. So I'm still waiting. What do you think? Rich Razzleberry. Where's the other one? Right here is the other one. Should we practice a little bit and see? You know, there are two sides of the paper. So let's try that if you're undecided. So we're going to lift off the cap. Okay, and this is if I use Rich Razzleberry. Hopefully, better move something else in the way here. I'm spattering. Okay. So that is Rich Razzleberry. Now, if we did the other side, this is what Fresh Freesia would look like. That's going to be hard to choose. It's coming out darker than I thought. Yeah, you just use your marker and you can flick away. I always do it in a container, and then that way it stays more contained. But here's our choices. Fresh Freesia or Rich Razzleberry. Can you see a difference? It's definitely a little bit darker. And this is Fresh Freesia. Nobody telling me? We want to put it on this background. I think that looks nice. Everybody okay with that if I do it that way? Okay. Yes. All right. So let's put these guys over here. I've done lots of cutting again. So again, we have this shell where you can see on the die cut, just like that little clam. Fresh Freesia. You think this one? A little bit lighter? Let's have a look. So you can see here, there is no solid piece. So how did I do that? Just like the clam, what I did is I just kind of hold my scissors on a slant, hold up my paper, so I'm not going to cut my die. This part you have to be careful. The clam is a little easier because you've got a more solid base to cut around. But that's all I do is just kind of on the side, and then you have a nice solid piece, because I don't know, it just looks kind of strange to me that it doesn't have a back. So then you would have this. So same thing here. You can also put same color. Hello, Rita. There she is. So you can also, instead of mixing them, you can also put the same color on. So that's another idea. And of course, then we have our mat. If we're going to use this, do you think we should use this or should we not this time? Help me out, ladies. What should we do? Do we need to cut some more? I think we need some more clam shells. I'm waiting for some help from you ladies. Nobody's going to tell me? Woo! I'm losing all my paper. So the other option is if we want to do this in fresh freesia or rich razzleberry, but I think that might be too thick. I think I am going to use fresh freesia. And I should say, when I cut this out of the gold, I'm very protective over my special foils and colors. So I tend to do this. And then that way, if that was my gold or foil, I'm not wasting too much. All right, let's just push that over. And I think I'm going to have to move my camera back up again. Sorry, ladies. Okay. So bring our little mini in here. There we go. Now, I haven't cut this one in the mini, but you can see how it fits there. Freesia, yeah, I think so too. Because the other colors would really pop on them. My arm, my shoulder's giving me a lot of grief today. Turn. It really isn't that hard, but for my shoulder today it is. All right. Let's have a look. Oh, and my things were bent. You see how they're curving? I should really get a new set of trays. So if that happens to you, that they don't cut all the way, flip it upside down and then go through it again. And it will just help. Oops, you're out of camera. It will just help so that it's closer to the actual cutting blade. All right. Woo! And there it goes now. Woo! It's just literally falling away. So see, now it just falls apart. Perfect. It's snowing paper here. Can you hear that sound? Hail. All right. Isn't that nice how it comes out so beautifully? There we go. A few more. But this is such a beautiful piece for backgrounds. You can make so many beautiful out of so many different colors and different kinds of papers. Okay, I'm just going to take my confetti here and put it in the garbage before it goes all over the floor. All right, so now let us make sure we got the card going the right way. Now we're going to glue which, did we decide fresh freesia? I think we did. Oh, I was going to do something else. Okay, I'm going to show you another way. But we'll get this down. This was cut right out of fresh freesia. But I'm going to show you another way that you can do it by using a piece of white paper. Confetti, yeah. No party happening here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab the same two colors, and I would like to choose one more color to add to this, because I'm going to do some kind of rainbow kind of blending here. Do you think we should add Blushing Bride? Oh, maybe the Polished Pink. Okay, I'm going to wait for you as I start. I'm going to do just some little areas, and you tell me what other color you think I should add. So, this is fresh freesia. No, yeah. Yes, it is. And I'm just going to, I think it might need re-inking because I'm pressing hard and it's pink. Yeah, I think so too, Marcia. Let's try some pink. That one I might have to, no, maybe not. Ooh, Look at how they blend nicely together. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of rich razzleberry. I better move my other card out of the way because I don't want to splatter that. Oh, that's dark. That's why you stamp off. Definitely don't want that dark on there. Okay, so again, we're just going to make some little swirls. And then we'll go back to this purple, which is definitely a lot lighter. Actually, this one I can go right on it. Okay, we don't need the whole thing, but we just want some little areas here to do that net, or is it called a net? What is that piece called? To me, it kind of looks like a net. Oh, not purple. What am I doing? Pink and pink. I knew it was going to do that. Keep purple over there. Now we're going to brighten this up on this side with some beautiful pink. Woo-hoo! Love it. Maybe a little bit more on this side. And what I also find is sometimes if you go over with a brighter color over top of the other, but a lighter color, not something really dark, it does tend to kind of help make it pop a little bit more. So I'm just going to go in there a little bit. All right, maybe that a little bit darker. Anybody else see another area? This is our light one, so we can come in a little bit darker. Okay, I think it's looking good. All right, now we're going to close up our inks. There is Carol. Hello, Carol. All right, just close those guys up. And we need my cut and emboss here again. Is that going to fit in? No, we got to cut it down a little bit. Now I lost my trimmer. Here we go. Okay, I think we're going to snip away some of this. Will that fit in there now? Yep. Okay. So where was our, under all the stamp sets? Now I've lost my die. Where is the die? Oh, good grief. I had that problem yesterday, just before club, looking everywhere for one die. Oh my goodness. Did it fall on the floor? Yes, it did. Okay. Oh goodness. There we go. We found it. So now we want a variety. So I think we're going to, no, which way are we going to do this? This way? That won't fit on there. I got to go this way. Let's try it. Or should we do the darker? Yeah, that is the darker. Second guessing here. Okay, let's put, actually, let's do it all in one shot. Where is our seashells? Now I've lost it again. Under the tub. No, that's our stamp set. Oh, let's try maybe one of these, one of those. I don't know how many we're going to get on there. Maybe that would be a good thing to plan ahead. So let's try putting, if we move that over, we could put that one there. And if we put that one there, we could get that one. And let's try that one. That might be all we get on there. Okay, let's try this. Make sure they're all covered. Okay. Oops, helps if you go the right way. Maybe if I stand. That arthritis in the shoulder doesn't help me right now. There we go. Okay, Now, empty these guys out of here. Let's see if this one cut. No, because it is working great on my other one. It's because that die or that plate is bowed a bit. But look doesn't this look amazing? So you take out these little pieces and look, then you get a nice variegated look. Doesn't that ever look neat? Okay, so we're gonna just swoop those all over there for 1 minute because we're going to do the same thing. We are going to now put this die back on here. Yeah. After the live, I'm going to go and change that plate. So now we want, where's the plate? Right here. And you just kind of feel it. You can usually feel if it's in the right spot, and it is. So stay there. And now we're gonna, do you guys talk to your dies? You like those colors, Carol? Yes, I'm gonna show you what I did with another one. And I really like the colors that came out as well. Okay. So now that we had that dip in the plate, but here it is. So look at this. Now we take this out of here. Ooh. Come on, let go. Wow. That is cool, isn't it? Now, oh, this one is, maybe I didn't have it quite in the same spot. But we're just going to pick that out of there, and I'm going to show you. This is the one I did, and this die I colored in the blues. I think for the big die I used Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky. And then for this one, I think I used, oh boy, what did I use? Tahitian Tide, Calypso Coral, and whatever other, that one, Pool Party maybe. But anyway, pretty cool. So that's what we're thinking here with this one. And this one doesn't want to come out. You know what, ladies? I'm going to go to my real normal cut and emboss. That's the one I normally cut it with. Sorry, ladies, hang on. So which colors do you like? Do you like those blues and greens, or do you like the purples? No answer yet. So you can see how you could do this with almost any color combination. So it just adds a little bit to make a difference. You like the pinks and purples? Right on. So here we go. Now we got the confetti again. Okay. Well, I was thinking, you know, purple starfish on the beach. That's what was going through my head. But see how beautiful that is? So here's the options. You could use just the regular cardstock. And this is what I really had in mind. Doesn't that look nice? I think we'll go with that one. You like both? Yes. Definitely. I like blues and pinks and purples. So yes, definitely this goes very nicely. And you can see how if I did have a different background, then, you know, these would look really, really pretty. But it's too much the same, but I will definitely use this on a different card. And I should show you, what did I do with them? They are hiding. Oh, well, we'll find them in a minute. The blues and pinks, you'll get the idea. Okay, so now we're going to bring in our colors here again for our seashells. Now, again, we don't want it to be really stark, or should we leave it stark? So what I'm saying, oh, we don't have, oh, we could use this one. Haha, look at this, ladies. That will look beautiful. Ooh, okay. So we have one here. I like that. And this one is the outside. So actually we could use that on this darker one. Or is it too close? Yes. So this one, maybe if we put it down a bit off of that pink, and then maybe keep this one, but then we're going to have to change the color. What if we add some polished pink to this one here? Then that might make it more, this is purple. It might make it more of that same color. Let's try it. We'll make our own variation here using cardstock this time. There. And then if we put this on top of here, oop, wrong way. I colored the wrong side. Oops. Let's try that again. Yeah, we don't need an upside down shell. Okay, so there we go. So if we put that on there, three. I mean, we could always, oh, look at here. We got our other one. I think that's what we're going to do. Aha! Let's glue these on. So we want to glue the detailed part onto the solid part. And remember on the inside here again, we just want tiny little bits of glue, not too much. And then we're going to put that onto the solid, which in this case is rich razzleberry. There's Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. We just made some of our own paper here with doing some shading with our blending brush and stamp pads. Come on, glue. I know you're in there. So we're just going to put, again, a little bit in here. And this time we're going to reverse it. We're going to put it on the solid piece on top of our blending. So there we got that. Now the question is which one? I guess I'm thinking we would use this one. So now they've got a cone shell. And put this on here. So how do you think we should put them down? I think I'm going to just glue the middle of this, and then you can tell me where you think we should put the shells on this one. Tell me what you think. So we'll put that down. Like, oop, now it moves on us. Okay. All right. So now what are we going to do? Put the dark one in the middle. Either up there, or do we put them all down in this corner? Anybody have any suggestions for me? And we forgot to put some embellishments on there. Whoops. Yvonne, this is the other one I did in the blues. So you can see here, this is a Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky. And then I used this one with Coastal Cabana and some of the other colors, including Tahitian Tide. There. So what do you think, ladies? Should I kind of bunch these up together and put them... maybe put one down and pop two, or pop all three? I think we should do some popping. You like those colors? Pop one. Yes. Maybe glue this one down on the bottom, and then maybe pop this one. Let's see what that would look like. And you think off to this side looks good? Oops. Hopefully. It's going down. What if we put that one there and we pop this one here. This one too, or glue it? I almost think we should pop that one. Yeah, I think because he's sitting on the top. Can we pop that little guy? Where's my little guys? Mini dimensionals. Yep. Yeah, otherwise he kind of just hangs there, doesn't he? Okay. You like that, Carol? Yeah. This is why I'm really enjoying this beautiful bundle, because what all we're doing here, this is just shells. And so when you look at that stamp set and the dies, look how many other options and seasons and things that you can do with them. So many. Okay, so if that's the shells, now we got to add some pearls. Can't have that kind of card and not have some pearls. So I don't think this will be the same color. Oh, that's kind of off. Now we have our regular pearls, or how about iridescent pearls? Woohoo! I think that will be a good one. So let's put some beautiful pearls on here. Love it. Yeah, we like the bling, don't we? So let's take one, maybe put one here and another one over here and maybe a small one over here. Whoopsie, up. There. Iridescent, yes. They look gorgeous, don't they? Woohoo! But isn't that ever stunning when you can have the different colors in the background? I mean, we could have used this fresh freesia, but you see how much more wow it is when you can blend it and just mix a few colors together. And then, of course, it also helps you have such nice detail, of course, then for the shells as well. So now we need to do an inside for this one. And I wanted to try this other shell. Let's see first what that stamp's like. We're going to do rich razzleberry since that was our main color. Are we going to use this kind of clam or should we use the other one? Oh, I think we should use the other one. Where's my stamp cleaner? I've moved it too many times. Okay, let's just find a different block. The other one, and I'm sorry, but it is my absolute favorite, is this shell. So, definitely more detail. I think because we had detail on the front. Oh, we got to go this way. We're doing this card landscape. So we're going to put this one on the inside. Much better. So look at that. Beautiful. Carol likes it. Does everybody else like that? I somehow have lost my cleaner, but that's okay. So I have a few more cards to show you yet. So what's everybody's favorite? Do you like the blue? Whoops. Do you like the blue or do you like the pink? Pinky purple, I should say. Well, I get that in there. Pink. You like the pink. Now see, this particular one, I actually did the sentiment and I just cut around it is what I did. So you could definitely do that on this one too. So there you go. Pink and pink. Pink might be the favorite. All righty. Okay, so now, oh, Carol, you didn't get to see the other one we made. This one here is the one that we made another time. And then tonight we made this beautiful one with the gold distressed. And I've got a few more cards to show you. And again, this is before I had the beautiful Season of Chic paper, which is this paper here. So you got lots of gold foil on there. But this is the Happiness of Hues. And as you can see, I use that on the background of these flowers. And again, here's our beautiful dies with the variety that is in there. There is the detailed flower, and I cut them out. And of course, the gold distressed. And look at those. Aren't those beautiful embellishments? Yes, and the gold shimmer is back. The shimmer ribbon from last Christmas. So that is back. And then fall. So we did use, which is the card I had, the one Leanne. Nope, where is that pile? Anyway, there's another pile of cards. And we had the leaves on there. But this is the other one that I did. I made my own designer paper with the leaves. And what also is really nice in here is that they have two different kind of spatters. They have this one and this one. So that's how I made the background in this one. And then I took a few of the detailed dies of the leaves. So there we have a fall. Yes, I know. Those leaves are gorgeous. Very realistic. And then look at this. Da-da-da! Look at those snowflakes. I know we don't want to talk snow, but oh my goodness, silver embossed snowflakes. Ooh, we're going to have some fun at Christmas and winter time because my, oh my, that is such detail, isn't it, on the snowflake. Very, very pretty, very fine. So we have lots of things that you can do with this particular one. But thank you for joining me, ladies. And hopefully you had fun. I appreciate your help in making these cards tonight. So thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye for now.